We're focusing on 4 of the top European leagues, and it's a half-season report card, if you like, with Janusz Michallik and Gabriel Marcotti giving us perhaps their favourites for the title, starting in Spain. Gab, Barcelona is the team out on top, 4 points clear of Real Madrid. Who's going to win it?
Well, Barcelona, I think, definitely the favourites. They've played the best football in the world thus far this season. What I do think is, and I think they will win it, but I think this race is going to be a lot closer than people imagine, simply because I have some doubts about Barcelona's strength and depth should they be hit by an injury crisis.
Yes, it's been a tough weekend for Real Madrid, dropping points, Janusz. So, is it Barcelona for you as well?
Absolutely. I mean, they can only give it away, but Gab is right. I mean, look, it's much closer than we thought. The way Barcelona are playing, it's just incredible that it's only 4 points right now at the moment. And Barcelona, for me, if they keep this going, even at 85 or 90%, I think they'll win it. And they're just head above everybody else at the moment, even Real Madrid, in my opinion.
What about in England, Gab? It's Manchester United, unbeaten, out on top, a level with the Manchester City at the moment, albeit on goal difference, and of course United with a couple games in hand. Then you've got, Arsenal and Chelsea there in the mix, Tottenham a little further back. Who is it for you then this season?
Well, for me, it's a process of elimination. If Thomas Vermaelen were fit, if he was coming back imminently, he was back the level of last season, I would say Arsenal. Arsenal are also, in my opinion, playing some of the best football in the Premier League. But that's not the case. Manchester City, I still think it's a little bit too soon. You got to give Dzeko time. Tevez has been carrying this team offensively. He's not going to do it all season long. So through the process of elimination, I say Manchester United, not least because they simply haven't punched their weight this season. So we do know that things can get better there.
It's been one of the tighter Premier League battles in recent memory, Janusz. So who comes out on top for you?
Initially I thought Chelsea. Obviously, we know all the problems that Chelsea are having currently. I do have to say Manchester United for a couple of reasons. Very similar to Gab's, but I think Arsenal. I would go for Arsenal if they can show me in the next 2 or 3 weeks the consistency required to win this, because I still think that they are playing the best football at the moment, but I'm still not convinced about that. So Manchester United defensively are getting better. I think Wayne Rooney is going to finally break out. Berbatov can contribute. Valencia may come back, and at this time of the season, Sir Alex Ferguson and Manchester United are usually pretty reliable.
AC Milan out on top at the moment in Italy, Gab, and they've made some stunning signings this season. Cassano, Robinho, Ibrahimovic. Are they going to stay there in the second half of the campaign?
Well, I said back in December, I said that Inter were going to storm back and win it, and I'm going to stick by that. I just think Milan have too many issues up front defensively. Once you get past Nesta and Thiago Silva, again, I don't think that the depth is there. I think accommodating all these guys, Cassano and Pato and Robinho, I think it's just going to be too tough for a manager like Massimiliano Allegri. I'd love to see Napoli do it, but, I also live in the real world, so I'm going to say Inter.
Yes, well, 4 points is the gap at the moment between AC Milan, Napoli and Lazio. There are so many unlikely winners behind AC Milan. Yes, Gab mentioned Inter's coming back. What is going to happen ultimately for you?
Well, look, I mean, before the break, I felt, even then, I thought maybe AC Milan, but after the break, dropping points against Udinese, dropping points against Lecce, especially the one against Lecce, where I think they should have gotten all 3. I'm starting to lean towards Gab and Inter, really. I just don't think that Napoli will do it. I think they've been wonderful. Lazio, I still don't know how they're managing to be where they are right now. I really don't see this, I actually think that Roma are going to do what they've done in years past, that in the end they're going to be pushing towards the second or third spot in some way. But I tell you, Inter is just going from strength to strength.
Well, officially, Inter currently 9 points off the pace with 2 matches in hand. It would be a stunning fight back. Finally, Gab, but let's switch our focus to the German Bundesliga. It's difficult to look past the Borussia Dortmund after the first half of the season that they had. So is it their title?
Yeah, I mean, look, this one's over. I don't even know why you're asking me this. Unless aliens come down from outer space and kidnap Jurgen Klopp and Michael Zorc and half the starting 11, this just isn't going to happen. I mean, we saw Bayern mount a stunning comeback last season, but Bayern, Borussia Dortmund, just too strong. And it's absolutely incredible. This is the story of the year. 10 outfield players, average age 22. They don't know what their limits are. They win every game. It's got to be Borussia Dortmund.
Yes, it's hard to disagree. Perhaps, Janusz, you have different thoughts on this.
No, because look at the statement they just made. I mean, Leverkusen, who's the team, Borussia Dortmund playing away against Leverkusen, you'd like to think there's going to be a close match, and it really wasn't. It was an easy win for Dortmund, and that's going to continue. I thought that if Dortmund were to lose a couple points early on in matches like against Leverkusen, maybe somebody will wake up and maybe smell it a little bit, a possibility, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, incredible, isn't it? And they did it without Shinji Kagawa, their Japanese playmaker, who's away at the Asian Cup. That's all for now.